Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Before I start, I would like to acknowledge my very first subscribers to this channel. All my love and good wishes for you guys. I hope today's message in this video helps in whatever way it finds you. For those who are going through tough times, I pray things get better for you soon. And may this poem not trigger negative emotions, but instead help heal the wounds that may have been hiding beneath the surface. At some point in time, we will have to face the darkness that dwells deep inside us. So I am presenting today another poem on the shadow side, because last time it was dark. And right now, I am going to also present something to that effect. So, before there is light, there was darkness. And for things to get better, we need to face our own shadows. The ones that come out when no one is watching. Once we were perfect, but the influences of material world casted shadows upon our souls. This is what we need to heal, the wounds that no one can see. Over time, we managed to push it so deep within us that we have forgotten it even existed. But we can feel the darkness no matter how hard we try to hide it. So this poem I have for you guys is about shattered dreams and aspiration and repression of willpower and freedom of choice. The suppression of what we could have been had we been given free reins to our own chariots of life. So we will start by defining willpower. And willpower is defined as the strength of will or ability to control one's decisions, wishes, or plans that determine one's future resolve to act in a way that benefits the person in a positive way. So what happens if your willpower is taken from you? If you are not allowed to use your inner strength to make decisions for yourself and to act for your own good and your own future. When someone decides for you and make you subservient to someone else's wishes and wants. When you just follow whatever you're told or asked to do. Naturally, you will lose this innate ability, especially if you had been exposed to this kind of treatment early in childhood. Since you had not been using it, of course your willpower, you lose command over this God-given ability and you become easily manipulated or too timid to even assert the simplest of needs and wishes. That there is a great propensity towards indecision and insecurity in later phases of life. You will continuously question your decision if you ever find courage enough to stand your ground when you are faced with a conflict or struggle. This kind of behavior can throw off any would-be partner in whatever scenario you can find yourself in. After a while of this wishy-washy way of attending to things happening in your life, it will start to drive you crazy when you are going nowhere and seem to find yourself in a loop. You are then stuck in your head with so many scenarios that only happens in your mind because you are not used to dealing with it yourself. The fact that only in your mind are you free to ponder on the choices you can make but afraid to act on. Then you feel helpless and resort to looking for someone to depend on, which is really the problem in the first place. When you were young and eager to explore and act on your wants and needs for growth as an individual, someone could be your parents, anyone close to you, relatives and all that, somebody suppressed your energy. In this manner of suppression, you learned to let others do the decision making for you, and then you finally wake up and now you're all grown up, but emotionally and mentally you are a child still growing. But then everyone expect you to be grown up the way everyone else have grown and matured. People expect you to be so many things that you didn't learn to be because you were not allowed to learn that coping ability to live a mature, balanced, and independent life being part of society. So you try to go with the flow, but you constantly feel less of who you are supposed to be and want to be. You lack the confidence that you know you should have given the circumstances. You keep trying so hard that you drain and overexert yourself to the point of exhaustion until rage builds up inside you. You are angry, and yet, whom should you put the blame on? And is there even a point to blaming? Even if you are angry and blame whoever did this to you, the one who stunted your growth, hampered your progress towards success, or dampened the realization of your dreams, it will never bring your youth back and the opportunities that were there before. Neither will it make things better now or change anything in your life for that matter. What you have right now is the ability to change yourself even when you think it is too late for that. Nothing is ever too late for anything. Leave the past in the past and let it go. Learn from the lessons of that past and embrace it as part of who you are. If you decide and choose to change yourself and your circumstance for the best, then you can. When you were young, someone took your willpower from you by suppressing it, and because you didn't have the power to stand against that person who was in control, you stood by and did nothing. Now is a different story. If this is what you want, that willpower is inside you. It was never gone. Let that willpower come forth and allow it to change and develop everything that you feel there is a need for change and reformation. Broken dreams, just like broken wings, they can be mended. Even though they are no longer the same, they are never lost. It is yours, and never again should you let others take it from you. The power is yours. Take it and make the best you that you can ever be. Fly, my darlings, fly into the sky along with the sun rising in your eyes. This is my message for you guys. On another note though, I would like to share something incredibly interesting that happened while I was writing this part of the video today. I was so caught up in my thoughts when I heard some flapping somewhere on the ceiling. I had music on, so I wasn't really paying attention to the sounds. Then it got louder and the flapping started moving around somewhere above my head. So I looked up and now started realizing it was a flapping of wings. I saw nothing, but the flapping sound continued, this time sounding frantic. So I got up and followed the sound of the flapping wings, which led to the glass window at my back, which was of course always closed because of the aircon on all the time during the day. I was getting apprehensive, but still opened the curtains. I still saw nothing. Then, suddenly I heard pecking sounds on the glass. And then came a glass shard falling down the windowsill. I gasped out loudly. I was so shocked. What the hell? It's like, what's going on? My room is so close. There is no way anything can get in here, especially a bird. So I guess I startled the black bird that came flapping out of the curtains into the open space of my room. I started screaming, screaming and bolted out of the room and asked for help to get the bird out. It took long for us to finally let it outside because it was probably tired already. It hid behind one of the dressers and settled on the floor. We were so concerned not to hurt it, so we couldn't poke it out of its hiding place. Finally, I decided to open the windows and curtains wide while one of our girls tried to peek at it, and then it flew out straight to the open windows. I am still wondering how it got inside my room when this room is always closed, as I said, with thick curtains, glass windows, and screening to it as well. Anyway, it was just interesting because the poem is entitled Broken Wings. And in my reality, a real bird came flapping his wings in my face. Is that a sign or what? Coincidence? Serendipity? What the serendipity? Well, let's leave it to the ever-loving universe to unfold the mystery of today's event soon enough. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thank you for your time, and as always, keep the love burning bright in your hearts and let those hearts be open to the blessings and wonders of the universe. Today's pen that I used for this video is this one. This is a TWSBI Diamond 580, if we can, there, a Diamond 580. It comes with an extra fine nib. There, see? An EF nib. This is a demonstrator pen, so we can see the ink. Very beautiful ink inside. The ink I used for this pen is this one, Noodler's ink, which looks like this. This is the Noodler's cactus fruit, and look at that color. It's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. I love this ink. As you can see, it's almost finished. So yeah guys, that's the ink and the pen that has been used for this video.